Global, knock knock, bitch. Are you awake? Are you there? Are you alive? What's been going on? Because we're waiting for information about Kingdom Hearts Dark Road and when it will be released for Global, but y'all sitting there motherfucking silent.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
We want this shit now.
Please.
We want it. We want an English trailer of all the shit that they just released. Where is it, bitch? Where is it, bitch?
Where is it?
Like, are you okay?
Where is it, bitch?
Relax.
Where is it?
Relax.
No, you relax.
You get loud.
You relax.
You get loud. You're
'Cause
big
all
and you get
do-
loud.
Oh, no.
Where is it?
Hey, what's up, you guys? It is the Little Onion That Could, and welcome back to my channel.
Hi, sisters.
So today we are going to be discussing the absence of Global and all of the information that we have been expecting, but they have not been providing, and what that might potentially mean. But before we get into this video, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. It's in big red letters. Well, technically it's in white letters and in a red box, but you get what I fucking mean. And let's get into it, y'all. So, as you guys know, they've released the Kingdom Hearts 2020 trailer on the Japanese Square Enix channel. The information's everywhere, so if you guys have not seen that trailer yet, go fucking look at it. They released new Kingdom Hearts Dark Road information and Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories information, and I particularly want to focus on Melody of Memories and a lot of the interesting things that people have been theorizing and talking about and all of that. So originally I had said that Subject X was the one being chased by the Heartless and ends up being grabbed by Xehanort and allegedly gets put into the Ark by him. It's probably Kairi and not necessarily her, but the interesting thing about this is if we really want to think about the timeline and everything like that, this would be happening right around the time Subject X is in Terra Xehanort's possession. And we can infer that because of the secret reports and as well as two characters that people haven't really been talking about, Lea and Saïx. Both of them talk about the girl that they used to go see in the Radiant Garden Castle when they were boys. I am gonna say, and I think it's a safe bet to say, this is around the time of Birth by Sleep, probably after the events of Birth by Sleep, but not too far from the end of Birth by Sleep. So this is going on when Lea and Saïx are still young boys and Kairi is still pretty young, like 4 years old, because if we look at the trailer that they released for Melody of Memory, it seems like she is a little girl when she's running from the Heartless and ends up getting grabbed by Terra Xehanort. It makes me wonder if Kairi had ever had any contact with Subject X. Even ignoring Subject X, I'm kind of confused as to how Kairi gets herself into this situation in the first place. I have so many questions. Where the fuck is your grandmother? Why the fuck isn't she watching you? How did you get off on your own and you're like 4 years old allegedly at this time? It's just, there's a lot of questions that I have, and I expect the Melody of Memory game to answer them. How exactly will it answer them? We see that the game is primarily a rhythm game, but I just have this sneaking suspicion that it's not going to all be rhythm based. Maybe it's you have to complete a rhythm level and then you unlock Kairi scenes, which is probably what's going to happen, and maybe even have to fight as her at some point, maybe towards the end. Maybe it's multiple boss fights spread throughout. There are going to be over 140 tracks in this game, and there are going to be 4 different modes to play, so maybe one of these modes is specifically devoted to story play. Maybe one of the modes is like, for example, a Limit Cut episode-esque mode where you have to play through the entire rhythm game in order to unlock it, and maybe that will be a fighting part. Who knows? There's a lot of speculation going around. Maybe we'll get more insight when the next trailer drops, which could be a month from now, 2 months from now, who knows? But it definitely is going to be sometime soon because we're already halfway through 2020 basically, and this game is allegedly coming out in 2020. I do want to point out to people that Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to come out in 2019, but that got pushed back as well. So I wouldn't necessarily think that this is a solid date. We know who we're dealing with, Square Enix, so take it with a grain of salt. And a lot of people are talking about how this might be the Kairi game and how they hope it's not the Kairi game. Personally, I don't think this is the Kairi game. I think this is leading up to whatever the Kairi game will be, because we have yet to play as her with just her character. At the very least, I think they're going to work their way up to a Birth by Sleep-like game where it's going to be featuring her, Riku, and Yozora, and I think that because of the limit cutscene from Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. But I'm gonna be very interested to see what happens here and what they are going to be doing as far as the story goes with Kairi. What secrets are hiding within Kairi's heart? Because if you guys know, for the duration of the first Kingdom Hearts game, she was pretty much within Sora, so she was able to see a lot of his adventures, and this may be an explanation for why we get to play as Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku, and all of potentially other characters as well, and why we have this rhythm game in like the Kingdom Hearts 1 graphics or whatever. But there's also a period of time where she was alone in Destiny Islands during Kingdom Hearts 2 before she gets abducted by Lee, and then of course her Keyblade training, which we see a little bit in Kingdom Hearts 3. This is really going to be her origin story game, and I'm really hoping that it will provide a lot of answers and also provide a lot more questions. I think the biggest mystery here from this all is this hooded figure. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I am fucking annoyed when I see people say that this is the Master of Masters. You have no proof, no theories behind that to say that that is the Master of Masters. How many black cloaked figures have we seen throughout the Kingdom Hearts series? I get that it has somehow become synonymous with Master of Masters, but it is not like the scene where we see Xehanort talking to the Master of Masters, because the Master of Masters had the same voice actor as the same Master of Masters that was used in the Kingdom Hearts back cover. It's not like that. We don't get any talking scenes with this character. You don't hear his voice. It could be a she, you don't know. So I don't know why people are just jumping on the bandwagon of this is the Master of Masters. That has yet to be proven, honey, and I'm gonna need to see some proof with that. But anyway, that is the biggest mystery here. Who is this? Who is Kairi talking to? Is it some phantom of Terra Xehanort, which it might be? Because honestly, when Terra Xehanort had Kairi in his possession, he could have done something to her, which clearly is being implied here because she doesn't remember anything about living in Radiant Garden. By the way, where is her grandmother? I can never remember where that bitch is. Could somebody tell me, please provide in the comments below what the fuck happened to her grandmother? So I'm gonna be excited to see all of that. My biggest concern right now is, like I said at the beginning of the video, that Global has been completely dead radio silent on this shit. Now, the plausible explanation for this is because of the day before they released this trailer, there was a leak as far as Melody of Memories title being revealed, but at the same time, I'm just like, is that really something they're going to be pressed about? It is something to be concerned about on their end, because you have people who are doing dangerous things, leaving files where they should not be. Why was Melody of Memories files within the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road website thing, and why did the website go up for a little bit and then be taken down? It definitely seems like somebody intended to do all of those things, and that is an issue. But if they were planning on releasing the trailer anyway, and we should have gotten the trailer back in April, what the fuck is the problem? But like I said, I get it from a business standpoint, and they need to fire whoever the fuck did that, because they should have learned by now, based off of Kingdom Hearts 3 getting released 6 weeks in advance, that they need to get it together as far as people releasing information. But at the end of the day, I feel like we are gonna get an update relatively soon, because the release date for Dark Road has been set for the 22nd for Japan. Unfortunately, that does not necessarily mean that we're gonna get it on the 22nd. It might be a week after, it might be 2 weeks after, who knows? It could have been pushed back because of this whole incident, I don't know. I highly doubt that, but the fact that they're not saying anything makes me think that the release date for us might be pushed back. But we will see in the coming days. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video, y'all. So you know what to do. If you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe if you guys want more Kingdom Hearts Dark Road content. I will be talking more about it today and in the coming days, and I will definitely be recording videos when it goes live in Japan. Let me know what you guys think about all of these developments. Do you think that the game will be pushed back for us? Why do you think Global is being completely dead silent? I would love to hear all of that in the comments below. But I am the little onion that could, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
What is it?
Please.